Hey everyone, this is Louis7 and I am streaming the Lord of the Rings Online here. On my Lore Master we're going to be running Helegrod once again. So I do want to quickly go over my stream earlier today. And if my mic, if I'm having audio issues, let me know. I did have some issues when testing, but I just re-plugged in my mic and it seemed fixed. It was having that same kind of broken issue, so I guess I can actually turn on the audio on my stream, double check that. Yeah, so that's working. So I got a little bit worried about that because it wasn't. So the stream earlier today, I had to suddenly end because somebody came over to my place unexpectedly. And yeah, I just had to stop that pretty suddenly. We still got an hour and into the Shire, but that actually, in a way, works out because now I am planning to do a second stream tomorrow as well, which will just be kind of the Hobbit again, the High Elf in the Hobbit area in the Shire again. So that's just so y'all can get caught up on what's going on with that. A lot of people seem to like those streams and me going through the Shire. That's the two videos, at least in the streams, were pretty popular and a lot of people watching during it, so that was just nice to see. But we are doing Helegrod this evening. As far as what I'm doing now, I'm kind of just sitting here. I need to go to Bree. I forgot to post to Twitter that I was actually live, and I need to do that. But we already did Helegrod Friday. If you all missed it, we're going to be running it again. I don't know if we're going to do challenge, but just something to do again. And on this character, I want to do it with the kin and figured I might as well go ahead and stream it. So let's see, yeah, running. Okay, sorry, I just gotta post this to Twitter because I totally forgot to do that before I started the stream. So yeah, it looks like everything with the stream is going good though, besides that little hiccup. And I do have my light headphones on right now. I went ahead and put them on for the start here because I know I'll have to listen to the kin chat for a while in the Discord, which I will have to switch over to, of course. That's how it's going to be unless I find some other solution, but it just seems to work pretty decently right now at least. And some things I have to do on this character. We're going to stop by the vault right here, and I can actually open my loot boxes. So I'm kind of excited to see what I get from those. I don't like supporting loot boxes, but I get 4 of those black steel key thingies per character. And this character I decided to wait till level 50, and that's when I'm going to open them, and probably my other characters I'll wait till level 60 or even higher. Hello to the person in the chat. Sorry, I cannot read your name at all. Proceeding will unlock will consume your key. So yeah, let's see what we get. I haven't opened any of these. So we got a cap of the... So we got actually a nice piece of gear. We got that, which can go to 200 Figments of Splendor. We got 1 Universal Ingredient Pack. We also got 120 Motes of Enchantment. I don't know if there's a good loot box, what I got from it, but it seems pretty good. Yeah, I really don't like supporting loot boxes in this game because in general I definitely don't like them and don't want to support them, so it feels kind of weird that I'm just opening them here. I got a staff that's not even better than the one I have. So I guess that one I can turn into Motes of Enchantment and see what I can get from those. Got a golden bar now. I don't know some of this stuff if I want to turn it, and actually I have to look at the vendor and have quite a bit to do with that probably while we're forming the group. I should probably... yeah, so Valandon, my brother, is planning on coming to this. He hasn't been able to play, he's been pretty busy, but he has to update LOTRO. He actually just asked me when the kin was planning to do a raid, and it was like I was just logging in to get this set up at the same time. So yeah, we have 2 more of these to open as well. Makes that like noise that when you open these. Some of these cosmetics I might like, I don't know. I just don't know what I'm opening, what it's worth. It's kind of the unfortunate Slayer Deed, like that one, you know. I don't find much use in that, but that one I can't even turn into anything. I can at least sell that, I guess. because I don't really have interest in using that. Got more motes of enchantment. I get a lot of motes of enchantment, so I'm not really sure if it's worth disenchanting something. Even though this isn't an upgrade, it's like no use to me. But yeah, I need to just check out what this stuff is actually, like check out the vendor and see what I could get for these things. As much as I dislike the loot boxes in general, don't want to support them, I do like the system where they have, I got 900 motes of enchantment from that one. That seems like a lot. I don't know if it's a lot again, but it seems like a lot. I am not a loot box person, which I keep rambling on about, but it's just the way it is. Also, I didn't mention this, but I am doing laundry. My dryer is going, the final round of it with my comforter. And I don't think, when I was listening to the audio, I don't think it was too loud, but if it's bothersome or if it actually seems too loud. I couldn't really hear it that well. I could hear it a little bit, though. It was just like slight background noise on my mic, but if that is bothering anyone or anything like that, I can definitely turn it off. So yeah, we'll just run to the vendor. We're still setting up the group. I think the invites last time started at 8 o'clock when I thought we were actually going to be running at 8 o'clock and preparing. So this one has... I'm playing on Anor, the legendary server. So we could get this armor, a box for 1,500 motes of enchantment for the teal one. Dang, I don't think that's worth it. I don't know what else you could spend the motes of enchantment on, though. It's kind of the thing. These are the figments of splendor. It looks like cosmetic items. Oh, that's an ugly set. I don't like that one. I kind of like this golden forest set, though. Like, that's one. I don't know how many figments of splendor I could get. It seems like the motes of enchantment, that's just like really bad to disenchant those. You basically get nothing, it looks like. That staff isn't the most cool looking. Yeah, I'm not too excited about... That sword's a little bit unique looking, but I don't know. So you can get 1,000 figments of splendor for your motes of enchantment. But yeah, I'm just not sure. A lot of these things are really expensive, and the currency from what you can disenchant into what you get is it's not really favorable to me. Storm Cloud? That's kind of neat. I would like something like the Black Mastiff. Have a dog follow me around. So, yeah, I guess I gotta decide. See, I looked through everything from this one. I think it looks like, oh, that's featured incense. Don't want that. Don't want featured challenge either. It looks like this is the only one. Browse the shop. Yeah, that's the Flame of Enkelamir thing. I'm from America, or specifically, well, United States of America and Kentucky. I don't know if it sounds like it. I have no idea if I sound like I have a Kentucky accent or not, because I live in a more city part and less rural part of Kentucky where people do have thicker accents. Let's see, yeah, I'm kind of trying to decide what I want to do, because 45 motes of enchantment is quite terrible, but it's not better than what I have. And what else would I do with the mote or the piece of gear besides sell it for 2 silver? I'd rather the motes of enchantment than 2 silver and 90 copper. And then something like the golden barn owl, I could get 400 figments, which actually seems like a better deal, because if I get 7,000 figments, this one, I kind of wish you got these cosmetic pets on all your characters. That would make it much more worth it to me. But yeah, I don't know if I want to save up 7,500 just to get the Black Mastiff on one character. I also need to find out, because Lore Master has some weird things where you can't actually have your cosmetic Lore Master pets out at the same time as your regular pets, but I assume you can have a regular cosmetic pet out at the same time as a Lore Master pet. And the only things I have are from Ukraine, so it's pretty late where you are. You found level 105 gear in it? That's pretty odd. I got all level 50 gear here. Now from Helegrod we're getting level 105 gear in the loot, so that's also weird. But yeah, everything I've gotten has scaled to 105. I don't know, there might be another set of loot boxes that are 51 to 105, and maybe that's what it is, because it looks like... Oh, that's 115 actually. There are some that are 51 to 115, and then some that are like 20 to 50 or something, yeah. I assume this only has one piece of armor. And I don't know if I'd want to use this stuff on another character, maybe wait till a higher level cap, but I'm just not really feeling it spending any of these. And I really don't like this set. Maybe, I don't know, died. I can see the appeal to it to somebody maybe, but I just don't really like that at all. The Forest Defenders, again, that one's actually pretty neat. That's not too bad in red. Gives it a little bit of nice contrast, maybe something like rose. It looks a little too pinkish for this character, but I think kind of the lighter color on that is neat. But I don't know if I can get enough Figments of Splendor to get enough pieces in this for me to actually... I don't think the helmet looks that good, and the shoes and gloves make it match, and same with the shoulder pieces. What did I have? I had the... Oh no, I had a different one. I actually like the one I have better. The breastplate of the Golden Forest. So I like the Golden Forest one better than the Forest Defender. I think. Let me see what the shoulders look like. I guess I'll go rose to match it. Yeah, I definitely like this one better, I think, that I have. Yeah, I don't really care too much for these loot boxes and the rewards, but so I'll be happy with anything I get just from the 4 boxes I open. This is actually outgoing healing. I thought it said tactical mastery. Like, I was almost 100% sure that said tactical mastery when I opened it. Oh no, I got 2 stabs. For some reason I thought I got gloves. Yeah, 4 pieces of gear. I wonder if every loot box is guaranteed to have a piece of gear. And a cosmetic type thing. So yeah, I could get... From stuff I don't want, if I try to get the Golden Forest Defender set, because that one... With all my characters, when I finally open their loot boxes with their 4 keys, each of them, you could also theoretically farm a bunch of this stuff from leveling characters to 20 and just opening loot boxes, but yeah, I might actually be able to get a cosmetic set, and the good thing about those is they're actually account bound in a way, because you can put them in your wardrobe versus something like a pet or mount. I want to get that on all my characters so it seems much less worthy, because I play a bunch of alts and I want stuff like this to be on every character. Appropriate horse or pony for your race. So yeah, I don't think I will be interested in the mounts or pets, even though I would really like some of these pets, like the Black Mastiff or Golden Barn Owl. Looks like it's a little bit of a rarer one. I think it's 805, I don't know. They're in Helegrod? What? Sorry, I did not realize they were in there. I actually signed up on the website, so I don't know why he didn't invite me. There we go. We've been missing out the whole time on this. I was just waiting for the invite, slowly going about it. Looks like we're still setting up. So yeah, I'm going to pop in their Discord, so that's always gonna take a second to set up. What do I usually put it on? The VX thing? I want audio settings. I don't know if I ever said this, but hey, Severin? Might be Severin, W. What am I doing? VX, there we go. Okay, so now you all can hear that again, and I need to pop in their Discord. There we go. Okay, maybe I'll leave this, or I can still look at this stuff, but yeah, maybe I'll leave this just while they're setting up. I'm just glad I didn't miss anything. I saw them in Helegrod and I got a bit worried, but yeah, we can get 800 plus 200. We can get 1,000 figments of splendor, plus it looks like 1,000 more. So that's like 2,000 figments of splendor or something. Oh yeah, you were talking about... I haven't even looked into the Age of Conan's Unchained. I meant to. It's something I forgot about. I can go ahead and Age of Conan Unchained. I'm just kind of curious a little bit of what it looks like, if it looks familiar at all. That's fine. So I gotta be blue, so we're doing fellowship maneuvers. Okay, it looks like we are headed in. But yeah, I think what I will do is turn the cosmetic stuff I don't want into the Figments of Splendor. And then so yeah, it seems like a lot of people enjoyed those Shire streams. You like helping the lazy hobbits? It is, I admit it is fun doing at least one time. And it's good for something different. It's just, whenever I play LOTRO or level new characters, it's just not something I'm always that interested in. So yeah, this is just kind of the slow setup part. I don't know what to do between these. Last time I showed some of my screenshots. And I just want to make sure I don't miss anything. Hopefully this run goes... I don't know if it will go a bit quicker, but I don't mind it going a little bit quicker. I don't know. Somebody's typing in the... Yeah, so Valand on there, we can hear him typing in the Discord, just picking up on his mic. Yeah, I did get one piece of loot last time that was actually like somewhat worthy, as the Tome of Agility, and that's something I plan to sell. I would actually save it for one of my characters while we're new and it's more feasible to get some of these things for something like my Warden, but the main stats, they're just kinda... I'd rather go ahead and get the gold at this point. Especially since I'm getting... This character has my most gold now, even though it's up to 70-ish. Or even I might have been up to 80, 90, or 100 on my Runekeeper at one point, but I spent it for crafting. Oh no, I switched to a group without all the people. Is Ointment the Warden in your group? Good Warden there? There is. I don't see a Warden in our group. I've never heard of Ointment either, but it's good to know. That's a good Warden if I ever run into him. Oh, so close to a lot of these. It's so exciting. I forgot I got new deeds, so I could be spamming Sticky Tar and... Yeah, what else did I get? Yeah, Sign of Battle was Wizard's Fire again. Just those two. But yeah, I'm going to switch Sticky Tar with the Sign of Power command there, and now I have... I'm getting too close. This wing's really fun. We're actually starting, I think, in... we're doing a different order this time. feel like we have more AoE DPS, so I'm not going to be carrying all that. We have another lore master to actually help. Do I need to use lore skills anymore? I don't even remember. So yeah, we just got level 50 in the middle of Helegrod and I didn't. Ooh, we get a new quest. Ooh, that's a nice quest actually. Wait, we have a level 95 quest? Complete Helegrod Spider. I don't know why I missed these quests or where they... This is a nice crit rating sword. That's a little weird, 14 vitality. That's just so tiny. It's not going to be an upgrade, but this kind of tactical mitigation, it has a lot of staff, so it's not like bad. It's got a neat look to it. Little dagger, I'm kind of... That's a neat looking dagger too for LOTRO. Yeah, Sticky Tar just has a long cooldown. That one's going to be kind of annoying to complete. Oh, the name just doesn't sound familiar, but yeah, we don't have him in the group here. Wow, there are a lot of people on right now. Oh, did I? No, we're in the other fellowship. I don't have to... Whoa. No, I wasn't paying attention to my health. I could have at least used Wisdom of the Council. I'll go ahead and run back. It's just short run back. Hopefully I didn't have aggro on anything, though. So yeah, I gotta pay attention again to what I need to finish. So we got Share the Power, Light of Hope, Knowledge of Cures. Okay. And then the two skills are Staff Strike and... Whoa, what am I? Okay. Hey, there are mobs back here. I don't know if they just spawned or something. I'm kind of stuck. Oh, maybe they'll come back for me. I might actually be able to take on an Elite Master and 2 Elites, I don't know. I'm just worried they would end up spawning even more ads. Okay, we'll go ahead and try this. Why not? I'm working my way there. Yeah, we killed these elites pretty decently. Yeah, can you all not hear me? Okay, there are just some mobs back here, so I'm trying to deal with them. Looks like they saved me. I was kind of having fun trying to kill them on my own, but I was having to focus a bit on what I was doing and talking, and I have to press Z, which is kind of... It's not that hard to press, but it's like... we're going through it. Yeah, I'm doing that again. See, this is fun for Ring of Fire because it gets hit all them. Kind of same with the ground effect of Sticky Cord. It doesn't have a limit of targets compared to like Lightning Storm, which does have the limit. Of course, having the Lightning Storm, the Fierce Lightning for that would actually make the AoE from that better. But I think for everything I do, except for some more of the burst situations with the AoE in this particular wing of the instance. More Spider Singer. Tome of Veteran Fortitude. I just see all these items. I don't know if I want to sort them. Maybe I'll just lock them all. I kind of just want to keep them in the same area, but it's so hard to not sort my inventory at the same time. Because I want to look through that stuff. Shire feels like a vacation from saving Middle-earth and from doing serious quests. Yeah, that's kind of true. That's kind of how Oakbarton is as well, which is very Shire-like. So that's like, you're going about leveling. Maybe you just finished Lonelands and doing all the Angmarum and the Red Queen or something. I don't remember what she was called. Okay, I gotta start some sort of fellowship maneuver. So I think I start with green. What? I was just talking about something, I think, and got distracted. I don't know if I finished whatever. I do have all the level cap quests now here, though, the level 51, so I can see the challenge or whatever. This particular wing doesn't have a challenge, but yeah, I guess I can go ahead and equip these, this hat. I don't see why not. It is an upgrade and more tactical mastery, at least. I don't think losing the finesse and critical rating has that much impact versus the direct damage from tactical mastery. Oh, we need those torch things. I'm kind of just waiting around for these things to go back, so I kind of know these mechanics. It's kind of nice to being able to do in-game for a little bit, especially with how slow I was questing for that brief period. Ooh, I'm having a lot of lag. Okay, it sounds like other people are also having lag, so it's not just me. I think just the Lore Master stuff, the Ring of Fire and the Lightning Storms there. Yeah, he's talking about one of the settings you can change to kind of get rid of that lag. There's what is it? Player crowd quality you can reduce for just more consistent frame rates, but there's something, where is it? I have to see what it is to know exactly what it's called. Dynamic particle rendering there, you can turn it to just like me targets, me none. I think it's that one. I'd have to look at it a little bit more, but I need to focus a bit on what I'm doing here. I kind of forget this is a 24 man raid, and I know you don't need 24 people for it, but with how few we have, it is probably... We gotta, I just gotta focus a little bit more on this than what I usually am, and can go off on all these tangents and distractions. Wisdom of the Council. So many Burning Ember Dots. That's like the most I've seen on a single mob, and we only have 2 Lore Masters. I don't know, maybe they can live through this. We got 2 hunters and a Lore Master, and another hunter, 3 hunters. The Lore Master to go through it, but hey, Mustafa Gundruzgil. I'll try. I don't know if that's actually the 2 dots, I think those are umlauts, if those are the oo sound with that. got the bear there. Oh, the bear just died. They're trying to get through it. They're making some progress. Meanwhile, I'm just sitting here dead doing nothing. Oh, now we're down to the hunters. The hunters might be a bit tough to get there. They do have one that's... I don't know why that one isn't even like up. They're burning this one. I mean, they might live through it. They do have a high elf res, one of them. Oh, it looks like Mellow's running back anyway and he's going to res us. Well, they're living through that so far. We got 2 hunters left. Oh, they're summoning the ads though. That's kind of gonna be rip hunters, I think. No, they all got... Or they all stopped. Okay, they were ranged. See, I keep looking at my deeds, I kind of forget. I need to see which one specifically I need to do for some of these. So we have Knowledge of the Past. That one is the Share the Power one, so I won't be able to finish that one today. Proof Against All Ills. Knowledge of Cures, I don't know, I might be able to finish that. I don't know what the cap is. It sounds like we can stay dead and can be lazy and look at our deeds. And... yeah, this one's Improved Sign of Battle, so that one don't need to worry about. Subtlety of Wisdom and Inner Flame. Inner Flame's the one that's going to take a while. Same with Subtlety of Wisdom, probably. Light of Hope and Master of the Staff, so yeah. Just gotta remind myself on which ones and basically when I'm getting my trait points finally. There's one more to it up to. Knowledge of Past and Proof Against All Ills. That one's I'm going to get pretty soon with Knowledge of Cures. I think last time we were in with 9 people and we're running with 9 again. Seems like there are more people on though in the kin, just I guess not as many running with us. So we have 2 under level 50 again, it looks like, and one of them is not me this time. Yeah, the rose doesn't look as good on that one, I don't think, though. I'm just looking at some of these dyes, some of the newer ones, festival ones they've added. Dark mossy green, what it kind of looks like with this, just some options I'm kind of thinking of. Like this one, I don't know if I actually like this one more. I think a green looks pretty decent with that one. Red as well, red has good contrast with the background. Black is kind of, I don't know, don't like it as much. White, actually really like white on this one, okay. So yeah, this one I do have a few options for a few different characters. I think white might look really good for something like a captain on this one. But yeah, so if I like compare what I'm doing now to the relaxing questing in the Shire I was doing, it is a lot more hectic and feels a lot more serious in tone. The Hobbits it is like a vacation. Okay, so this time I'll try to pay a bit more attention. I wasn't doing the best I could do at the start of the fight. I'll get my links for the AoE. I feel like my links die is pretty easy. I'll give him a second to get aggro before I really go after them. So we'll focus the one on the left, it looks like. And we did kill one of the spider queens anyway, but I just want to be safe and give them a minute to get aggro before I go crazy with all my high burst damage skills. Yeah, we're taking care of that pretty easily, so we'll go ahead and spread some burning embers here, hopefully. Use staff sweep. It's actually kind of nice in a way that you get to actually put some melee in your rotation for a lore master. I think we need to go to the right one, but I don't know. We'll see which one they pick. Nope. Looks like one of the hunters pulled some stuff here. Oh, we can just res her. Okay. Yeah, Annie pulled those. I don't know how I didn't get aggro on them. I thought I also would have aggroed them. Oh man, we're not killing them though. We're just gonna walk on by like those spiders aren't there. No, we already went this way, didn't we? Oh no, maybe we took a wrong path somewhere else. Or we already have this explored, that's why it's this way, okay. I forgot that it kind of keeps the map showed. I get my staff strike in, and the sun actually worked. So I actually want my ring of fire to go ahead and go back there. Then we'll do the sticky tar. That actually probably wasn't a good idea because they're going to... I remember this fight last time and they're going to aggro me. Because we all got rooted, and this is... Last time the tank actually just ran ahead like nothing happened, and it worked out because I was killing the ranged mobs as a ranged class. I didn't even let him get aggro. I think Ancient Craft, that one's also a debuff that's probably worth applying. It's kind of weird that this says if the Ancient Craft trait is at a 3rd rank or higher, enemies will take extra damage from lightning skills. Oops. I wasn't paying attention to my health again, but yeah, I think that seems like something that should just say once you get the trait that it does that. Because a lot of skills, they don't say like when you get a trait, it does this instead. Like Ring of Fire, if you get the 4th point in that, it doubles the Ring of Fire radius, but it doesn't say if you get the 4th trait in that the radius is double. I guess it's a whole new effect, so it's slightly different, but it's kind of similar in that way, I think. I need to Staff Strike and Blinding Flash as much as I can in this instance during more downtimes. I think the Giant Wing and still some cats playing with their bell. Aditya, this is Anor. Are we? We're in combat with something. I don't want to run too far ahead and just like pull more stuff though. Slowly chipping away at this. Is that a Nemesis or is it an Elite Master? So that's just an Elite Master. They're still pretty tough. I know we only have 9 people in the group, and this could be or is a 24-man. Could be run with 24 people. Not that difficult to actually run it. We ran it with I think 8 or 9. Somebody dropped at a point. I think Annie disconnected, her internet went out. So we were at least down a hunter, but I think we picked somebody else up in the middle of it. That'll be useful in Days Little Spider. I also forget I don't have to use the Windlore skills now. Yeah, I think he's going to... We're going to take a little bit. Probably take a minute. I think he's... take a few minutes, but... There is dynamic particle rendering here. I think this is what he's going to go, but... Yeah, some of the effects it'll disable those, especially with like larger ones. Okay, he's doing player crowd quality, this one. I wonder actually what that would look like if I change it to 0. Let's see. See, I don't notice any difference with these. I don't know if we have just not enough players for it to actually go into effect, but There's the highest setting. And there's... Hey, Holo. Yeah, but I'm having good FPS in here. It's just once we get to... But I don't notice any actual difference with at least this crowd there. I did decide to enable texture cache. I still haven't noticed any effect from it. It's just the Shire. I weirdly have some FPS issues, and... No, I'm kind of listening to him about the challenge. It sounds like the challenge mode is bugged. Because I don't even have the challenge quest for this, so that might be what he's talking about. Because last time we also didn't get the challenge, but it sounds like we're doing our poison removal. Oh, last time we just had people who could easily take care of poisons, and I have my own knowledge of cures, at least for myself, that I can be using. If somebody else has a token, I don't know. Oh, I already have I have +1 hope, okay. I'll keep my +1 hope, I don't know. Yeah, this is kind of just a setup part. Just making setup spot, because this is the setup spot as well. Yeah, there's not much to do here. It's a slow part. I'll try and get a couple of screenshots of this raid. Last time this eventually went faster and we didn't spend as much time doing these little breaks and setup. It was the giant wing. That one had a really long one, as well as the first one we did, because we ended up wiping, and it just adds to the time of this. I don't mind just sitting here and waiting. It's kind of like I talked about last time with the stream. I feel like I should be doing a little bit more. I can go ahead and use some of my food here. I get to knock out 2 stacks in my inventory, so that's nice. And I got this OP level 10 food that's better than my level 40 food, so I'll save it for now. So yeah, I just want to make sure I also equipped all my useful level 50 gear that I was saving up. So it looks like this bracelet, you know, I think I might rather that critical rating. When I first looked at the level 30 bracelet I have, I thought it said like 700 resistance, but I do think it's going to be better. What is my crit chance? 17.7%. Finesse is only 3%. It's helpful, but it's not the most helpful. They can still resist me. It's not as important just because they can't BPE spells for a caster, but I still rather finesse. Helps the gameplay be smoother. Do we? We have 1 melee DPS actually, and I don't even know. He might be in the heal spec. I assume he's a DPS segment here. But yeah, the rest of us are ranged. We have a Guardian and a Bjorning. Those are our 2 melee characters. We got 2 Minstrels, 3 Hunters, and 2 Lore Masters. It's an interesting group composition, but it's working. Mostly, except for our 1 wave there. Okay, here we're getting some ads. I did want to wait for some more mobs just to get it and actually use it on my AoE and not just blow the cooldown there. I guess I could still use burning embers and stuff, but yeah, that's why I started that fight slowly. Okay, here we go. Now we can get... These guys will just get stuck in the burning ember and sticky tar. Take care of my poison real quick. Here we go. I forget I need to pay attention to my poison because people aren't on that duty anymore. Like last time it was just, they were basically automatically removing it whenever they saw it. Because we had people that could remove it from the whole fellowship. I don't know which, I'm not immediately familiar with which class or person was doing that. The debuff, it lasts a decent amount of time, so you have some time to remove it. It looks like that one's actually just a dot. I thought it was you took a lot of damage once the debuff ended. There might be another one that's like that, but yeah, that one's just a strong dot, 1000. Every 3 seconds, 5 ticks of those, and just from that alone I'd be dead. We can lay down another sticky tar here in a moment. Oh no, I do need to go ahead and use Wisdom in the Council. I have too much aggro here. Oh, I'm taking too much damage. I'm trying to take them here to the Guardian so he can get his taunts on them. I don't know if I should still be dealing damage, but I feel like also if the mobs die, then I don't need to worry about them either. There we go. Okay. So we lived through that at least. So now we get to kill, looks like the spider. It's kind of fun how all these big bosses kill the Angmar arms. Like this is just, yeah, spiders on fire is fun. Oh yikes, looks like we got some poison. I don't know if the one I have, that one's just decreased agility. Oh, now I got the eye. Great, hopefully we can just get enough damage here. Got 20k left on him. A lot of us are dying, but I think we have enough damage to take him out. There we go. Got our Hembar token of exchange again, which I can't even turn in. Yeah, it looks like the poisons can stack a lot of damage and just all the ads. There we go. I just feel like when they're down to a few thousand morale, it's safe to go ahead and swap targets from the dots, but it's not really. I gotta get used to needing to get them down a little bit more. I think it's just from running regular instances, more of the elite mobs, that it's safe. Once they get kind of down to that % morale, that's when I can start switching targets, or even solo. At these mobs you do need to deal a little bit more. Okay, let's start with the reses. And this would be a nice time to actually have a res deed. As awful as that would be to have, it would be the time to have it. Wait, what does it say? Tavern goer? Tavern goer, okay. Okay, it sounds like the purple quest, whoever has that. I can go ahead and do that. I want to go ahead and, because I probably won't be running this if I ever play LOTRO. I'll probably be focused on my ult, so I don't mind not having the purple quest come back. You're finishing North Downs now on your High Elf Runekeeper, and for some reason you've hated this area before. I've always liked North Downs. But yeah, I guess it's a good time. I assume you're enjoying it now if you hated it before. No, you aren't, but... Okay, am I good to open it then? It's a fancy... Oh yeah, our nice level 105 gear. Junk, but yeah, tier 9 relics. 127. Oh hey, here's something I could actually use. I don't know if you can put this stuff in your wardrobe. I'm kind of a little bit interested in it. But yeah, that's what the... We have our train horn, but that's what the nodding gear could come in. The essence gear. So we're doing the giant wing next. Yeah, Dolden Inn is... I really like Dolden Inn, so a little spoiler for an upcoming stream is I'll be going through Dolden Inn on my Warden. I went through it on Louisden and had a lot of fun on him. I actually had one of the hardest parts of playing that character in Dolden Inn because I was trying to solo little campaign. I don't remember exactly what I ended up doing, but I remember it being somewhat difficult. So let's go ahead. Let me get my Flame of Encalamir. Let's go ahead and just deconstruct. I'm already interacting. Somebody dropped something. Yeah, let's go ahead and just deconstruct, I guess. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. I only want to do... See, I have 2 of the Brilliant Forest Defender pieces, so if I like that set, I need to decide which set I like a little bit more. Yeah, so you hear the train. I don't know if I've ever really had a stream without that train come through at some point. Here, housing decorations, public outhouse. Oh, this has like the fish pond public outhouse. We have some of those on the Hell Visitor property guard. That one might not be too bad actually if I was more interested in the housing and getting these things. The visiting banker I actually saw was... No, it was a visiting vendor, visiting supplier, actually. Visiting barber. I don't see that one here, so I don't know how you get that one. But yeah, it was like a visiting supplier for the little crafting area in our Kin Island. Oh, I do need to repair. My boots are actually completely broken. Knew I needed to repair, but I have that gem encrusted scale too. It's really nice. I haven't seen anything that's particularly better. I'm kind of curious. I'm probably going to try and sell, like... I have a priority to get gold, so I'm going to try and sell some of this stuff I got, I guess, from the loot boxes and sell my Tome of Agility, so we'll go ahead and go in the crafting area here for our little breaks in between the actual instances. Are we doing... Okay, it had like the Thorog on the loading screen. I know if this is just regular old one. So we probably will kill 15 bears in this, at least I would guess based on last time, and the giants I only need 9 more for the advance, so we'll get some deed progress as far as those go. I don't care as much for those deeds, but it's still nice to get those done. Get some virtues, which are mainly using those for the mitigation and resistance. I actually probably need to start thinking about replacing. 100 morale is a little bit useful for me at this point, but I would rather if I have something... I don't know though, 243 physical mitigation is so little. I'm actually capped on the regular common physical mitigation. That's really weird. And my tactical I'm almost capped. So yeah, that's surprising. I guess I do have this one pocket item. Oh, there's my dryer's done. I don't know how loud that was again. I mentioned if it was bothering, but I couldn't really hear it too much. It was just a little bit background noise. Maybe it was a nice background noise or something. But yeah, it's loud when it goes off, but that's done. Get these barter sticks again. I thought these barter sticks, I guess that's the end raid quest. I thought these were for a quest I picked up outside. Oh yeah, this is the wing I think I can safely switch to my other spec. This one's... There's some annoying things, but overall it's pretty easy, and this one I can actually, you know, be of some use in the yellow line at least. Basically my priority is Inner Flame in this line. Oh great, yeah, another destroyed empty land. It can be a bit annoying. It's not completely destroyed empty. I guess it kind of is also. Is there a way? How did I not get that cooldown? I don't think I spent 1 minute waiting on that. I feel like I'm less useful now because I don't really want to use my lore skills. Where are we going this way? Did we go this way last time? Well, I'm trying to remember how to play the yellow line. I know you want to use your debuffs, but whenever I play this I've been focused more on that, so I don't really have it set up basically to actually play. I have this set up for deed still, but I'm trying also to see where the skills I need for deeds are. So, well, yeah, we'll get rid of draw power there. There are... Oh, those guys that throw the rocks at us? Okay. I haven't had too much problem with rep. Of course, if you're interested in rep, that's a good thing to know that you can... you get that quest from the craft hall to go to Dolden End to gather ranger rep items, and you get a massive rep bonus, so that is something good to know. But yeah, I haven't had any problems with rep. So many rep items just drop. I don't know. I'm not as familiar with the Dolden ones because I didn't do that on this character, and I'm going to be going to Dolden End on my warden, but... Yeah, as far as rep items in this, you just seem to get so many that I haven't at least had issues with that. And any reputation I really wanted, I actually probably do want a Stalden reputation. I assume you can get a travel test on him. I guess we aren't. Guess we aren't fighting those guys. He said they go out of combat if you just keep running away. Too far away. Oh, my pet is too far away. It's up on those guys. Yep, it just died. We'll get his spear out. So yeah, I don't know if this counts. I want to see if this counts for the trait, because you can kind of... So we have 61. 62, so yeah, there's actually, this is a way to advance the deed without the cooldown, so that makes that a lot easier actually. So what you do is, as soon as you use it, you just start moving, and it'll get the tick off for Inner Flame, and you actually get the fire damage buff from it. Looks like, I wonder if it'll go to 15. No, it looks like it's still 10. I don't know how many. I get 2%, so that caps at 10, yeah, so I can just keep doing this, really, this whole, like, instance basically, and get that done and basically be useless. But that was one of the big things of switching into this, but I noticed sometimes it didn't actually have the cooldown go through. Oh no, I think, no, it didn't take, that was something else. That was a Beacon of Hope that healed them. I feel like I'm cheating the system, but it's an annoying deed, so I don't mind it. Okay, try and be a little bit useful here still. Like, as long as we're not having problems and this wing seems to be easier, I don't mind doing this, but I still want to be helpful. If this was like a full 24 man, they probably won't even notice the individual effect from a lore master. But yeah, I feel kind of bad that I am focused more on these deeds and not actually helping them. But, I mean, they are taking 25% less damage once I actually get my stuff up. Oh, I got a Drake. You can get some neat screenshots with Fire Lore in particularly. I actually ended up pulling aggro from this guy, and I'm just using my debuffs here. Yeah, the Bjorning and the Franklin, they look pretty similar. Franklin's a black bear though, and Bjorning's a brown bear, but they're pretty similar size. Oh yeah, I'm already capped on Inner Flame for the day, so that's kind of the main thing I want to do in this line. I can use all the other skills pretty easily in the other line, and I don't really need my lore skills, and that was one of the things. They're still helpful to the group at least. But I think the DPS would be more helpful, and that's kind of why I run the red line instead of the yellow line. Did he? Okay, I'm not following them down there, but the Guardian survived whatever dropped from that. Looks like all the mobs are running after him again. See, I'm kind of trying to see what all my debuffs do. We also got Ancient Craft. I could be using these, plus 10% incoming tactical damage is... I don't know, we only have the Lore Master, I think, doing much tactical damage. See, doing both parts of Siege of Ingmar Epics was probably the most fun you've had. Oh no, I died. I don't think I've done those epics. I might be doing that on my Runekeeper, if it's particularly in Angmar that you're talking about, but yeah, you get Mount Cosmetics and I don't know what the Lardane's package is. But yeah, if that's more specifically for Angmar, I might be doing that on my Runekeeper. At least the epics that are involved with that. Or you... okay, you might be talking to... yeah, if you're talking to Severin or Sever... I think Severin makes more sense, but it might be Surin. But yeah, as far as me doing those, that's probably why I didn't know what you were going on about, and why that was kind of random, but... yeah, as far as my experience with those, I'm not as familiar, but if it is Angmar that you were talking about, it sounds like you're also talking about perhaps with the Rangers and that, and the Estelden questline. That could... I guess I'm just waiting for these guys. I think they pulled a lot of these on the way up here. I wasn't paying the most attention to the game. See, they don't even... like, they're still doing good without me there. And maybe we'll be picked up. There we go. Oops. Oh, we still have some mobs. I need to switch to the red line real quick. Oh no, I didn't make it. I'm really glad I found that trick and actually tested that out for the Inner Flame deed though, so I can get some heals going, give some power to this Lore Master. A nice sticky gourd on the ground. But yeah, I'm really glad that I did find that though. But there's not much else for me to be in this line because it doesn't have as many deed things that the red line doesn't have now. It's a Polish name. I don't know in Polish if they usually do the W as a V, but Severin just sounds most correct to me from what it looks like. Okay, now we can... Actually, I want to see if Beacon of Hope resets its cooldown when I... Because it technically turns into Light of Hope. Okay, so it does keep its cooldown going on. So, okay, we're trying the Avalanche. It looks like the challenge mode. I still don't have the challenge mode, do I, though? Oh, we do have the challenge. There it is. Challenge store begin. Ooh, that bear has a lot of dread. +7 dread right there. I don't know if I just need to step up a little bit more. I'm having 7 dread, but I don't see a big drop in my morale from it like you usually do. Why am I, if I get 7 dread, I only have a 1 hope, but... yeah, I have 1. Let's see... Oh, so it's only 4 ancient silver for 1 token? That's his jeweler. I didn't even know, like, I've seen a lot of these characters on the kin. I didn't know they were Jamie's alts. Yeah, so it takes you all over Eriador. I assume that's kind of what you're talking about, just the general storyline, but... Okay, and... Yeah, that stuff for me even's good to know because I don't pay as much attention to the epics, and we'll see what I get because I'm trying to do more as I go, at least the ones that kind of line up. Did he want me to use? I guess I'll go ahead and use my token. There we go. I wonder if I could cosmetically equip this staff in just one of my outfits and then deconstruct it. So we need a stack on the Guardian. That much I do know. Oh, he's gonna turn him around there. Hold up. Who's he attacking, Annie? Okay. I believe we have the waves of ads as well. Kinda need to pay attention to, at least mind a little bit. Okay, so here come the ads, and he's going to... Okay, we're going to go ahead and use Lightning Storm. We're going to get started on that, I guess. I just got to be sure to not step in front of the boss, because he'll do a... attack. And I need to put a sticky tar down. Oh, I don't want to get caught on his thing. Okay, I got that one dead. Oh, what is he doing? Oh, he's just, okay, he was turning them around to move back a little bit. I think we're still trying to avoid that avalanche thing as well. Oh no, one of our hunters died. And my morale's low. I think it was the level 48 hunter, so that kind of makes more sense at least that a... Go ahead and use Ancient Craft. Do we still... Yeah, I'm not targeting any ads when I tab. Go ahead and give my own links a heal. Looks like Too Good could use some power. I don't know how much power that gives, 234, but I would rather focus a little bit on the ads here. Well, he has power, I just thought during the downtime that's something. Okay, now I feel safe doing this. Yeah, for Lore Masters, with the ads I can cleave pretty nicely with all my AoEs, so I don't need to worry as much about specifically targeting these mobs like some of the hunters might. I think we're focused more on the boss now to just try and get him down, which makes sense. Hey, Aldrich again. Okay, there we go. Got my Wisdom of the Council. Okay, there we go. We got him, and I think we finished the challenge as well. That's nice. I didn't even pay too much attention. I don't know how much yet I'd pay attention to the avalanche. So yeah, that was pretty nice. We got that one done a lot quicker than last time. Like, yeah, 2 nights ago when we ran at that giant wing, we spent a lot of time AFK there. I can do that again. Okay, I don't mind because I'm probably not gonna come back this week. Okay. Because this Helegrod Giant, the purple quest here, I think resets weekly, but if they all leave the instance, they can do that again, but I don't mind just opening it here because I will be focused more on my other characters till reset. I think the reset, some of these raids reset twice a week even for those. I didn't get much from the last one. We still have a couple 127,000 of these runes though. Those are nice to go ahead and get. So what class do you plan to enter Moria first with? Probably my Lore Master because he's kind of the only one level 50 right now at least. I do want to get some of my other characters 50. Am I good to open it? Okay, yeah, we have these too because I didn't get those last time either. Oh man. Yeah, wizards, I guess I can roll on these. This doesn't matter too much. It's a huge chest. I'll go ahead and open this one. Surprised in that chest they only had 1 relic and 1 bounty. Let's go ahead and leave instance here. Sounds like we're doing, yeah, we already did half the wing, so it sounds like we're doing a little bit break. Oh, so the ones that left the instance, they didn't get to roll on the normal chest. There wasn't much in there. I think there was also a relic. Bounty. Was it the sealed amethyst? I don't know, one of those. They're kind of trying to see which one, but I think it was a relic and a bounty that was in the extra chest because the people that left the instance before for the purple quest didn't get that. So what are we doing? So yeah, we have a short break here. Usually these are like 5 to 10 minutes whenever we're halfway kind of done with our stuff. So let's see, Tome of Veteran Fortitude. 1 gold. It's 1 gold more than I'd have. Oops. Oh, it's 15 gold. That can make me a decent amount. Tome of Defense, I keep forgetting to switch back, but Tome of Defense is one that's worth a lot in the regular server, so I assume only 1 gold here. I feel like somebody would pay a bit more than 1 gold for it. Because minus 10% incoming damage is actually pretty nice. So yeah, I'm going to actually, I don't know if this is possible. If I put this in my wardrobe, it's in my wardrobe, but what happens if after it's in my wardrobe, I go ahead and turn it into the Figments of Splendor? It's kinda, I definitely don't want the helmet, so we'll test the helmet. I'm actually curious how this works, so we'll remove that item for our wardrobe for now. But I'll put the helmet in here, so it's in my wardrobe right now, and then I'm going to deconstruct it. And it's still in my wardrobe, okay. So yeah, now I just have that thing in there in my wardrobe, and that is, so yeah, now I just have to decide, do I want Brilliant Forest Defenders or Golden Forest Defender to spin my Figments of Splendor on. And it looks like I could just keep getting some pieces maybe. 9, 10. Oh, only 3-minute break. That's fine with me at least. I don't have much to do in between besides mess around with this stuff. I was actually able to sell my Tome of Fate 1 for 75 gold. Somebody offered me like 20 gold or 30 gold or something. It was like not worth it. So that one's 65, and then let's see what the rest of this stuff is. Yeah, I'll probably put this up for 60. Try and maximize the gold I get from it. I mean, if somebody's willing to spend it. Do 50 for the bid. Ever since I started playing my first MMO, so World of Warcraft, I've always been somebody that tries to get as much gold as possible. I was not good at it when I first started World of Warcraft, though. No, I might keep the Tome of Defense for a little bit. So yeah, I'll go ahead and definitely put this staff in my wardrobe. I don't know if it's the best looking staff, but it could look decent with an outfit or something. This one's almost considerably worth using, but I lose a lot of crit. 700 crit rating is a bit too much. Definitely not the outgoing healing, that's kind of useless. So yeah, I'm kind of gotta decide. So I can put both of these in here just fine. And then I'll just decide which one I want to craft more. Hope this works as I intend. I should have tested before I did that. Which outfit? Probably this blue one's really ugly. Yeah, I can still cosmetically equip those perfectly fine, and the chest piece is actually that, like... On my shoulders, that part of the shoulder actually really matches this outfit, but it's like the other part doesn't match it at all. Yeah, let's go ahead and go back out and check this vendor and see how many things I can make now with the Figments of Splendor I got. I guess I can do this one as well, the Barn Owl. Oh no, it looks like we're starting back up. Usually takes them a second, so we'll go ahead and look at this for a second then. Let's see, we got cosmetic cloaks, equipment, and pigments. What? Oh, there are cloaks here. I didn't even realize they had cloaks to match this. That's nice. Oh, the Wise Wanderer, that one's an interesting look. We got the Defenders and Golden Forest. I really like that cloak. It might be a cloak I want anyway. That one's 5,000 pigments though. I just don't think these ones are quite. So yeah, if I disenchant some of these things, I get 400. I might want that cloak anyway to go with some other outfits even. So like if I dye that red, yeah, that looks pretty. It looks pretty good. I can make a purple outfit again. Okay, let's go ahead and enter. I feel like I've taken too long. They're probably starting without me. Keeps showing Thorog on the loading screen, but we're just doing the Drake Wing here. Okay, let's get some deed progress. So we're doing them. Yeah, we're doing keep them from hatching. So that's a good one. So I don't need to leave. So whenever you leave and come back in the instance, it sounds like you just get a different quest. Yeah, so this quest, defeating 90 of them, that sounds fun. Oop, I need to actually target somebody. Oh, and I can be using sticky tar now. Knowledge of Cures, how many more times do I have to use this? 7 more times after this one. And we get a trait point just for getting that. And this trait point will actually be significant because I get Insco to War. I'm gonna get something useful from that. We'll go ahead and take Windlore out of here and move Sticky Tar over one to prepare for that. Light of Hope, that one, we're over halfway done. That's always good for something that needs 600. That, you know, it's one I eventually would get done just in natural ease, but 600 is a lot and that would take too long, and I want my trait points now. That's why I'm so focused on these, just because I want the trait points. And ready. I think Modes of Enchantment, there's like a separate vendor even in Mordor that actually has gear for cheaper. So I don't know if there are other things along the way, because Mordor is when they kind of implemented that system to begin with. So yeah, I don't know if there would be anything along the way that might be similar, where the barter's actually not at kind of the barter camp, but it's completely separate Mordor thing, but it does use the Modes of Enchantment. Just need 2 more. I really hope the cap for the day isn't 299. Okay, we can finish that and get a trait point here while waiting. Oh, can use Sticky Tar again. I guess we're still waiting for people to come in and try and get their Ice Hatchling quest. Yay. So what do we want to spend this point on? I don't really know, because I kind of finished everything out up to here. Can get our chance for that. So if we put 1 more point, I can't get Fierce Lightning. That's something I'm going to be getting throughout Moria, but I think, I don't know, I feel like lightning damage overall. You know, we got, it's basically Fierce Lightning versus regular lightning damage versus Gust of Wind to spread Burning Embers. Getting the 20% chance on this can be kind of nice, but also just for Gust of Wind, the increased chance, it already has a chance, but 20%, can't rely on that for a minute 30-second cooldown skill, but getting that started for after I get Nature's Fury and Fire Shield and Moria. Gust of Wind. I don't know, this is just such a hard decision, whatever I want here. We'll get Fierce Lightning, can be fun, it's, you know, and I get Insco to War, that was the big thing from that. So the next trait that I'll get done, I don't know if I'll get Knowledge of the Past done next. It caps pretty quickly, I don't know, you can't use that many times a day. But yeah, that's one of the ones coming up. Subtlety of Wisdom and Inner Flame. So Inner Flame also caps pretty quickly, as we saw, and it's actually really easy to get up. Master of Staff is, yeah, getting closer. I went over this at the beginning, but every time I have to look through it and remind myself. This is the 2 long ones, so yeah, that's what's going on with those. It'll be a little bit before the next set of trait points, basically. So let's go ahead and use Insco to War now that we got it. Can't have that big thing without actually using it. Got a 2.4k crit. I was gonna say, I don't know if that was my links, because that's around what my links is, but it wasn't even out. Where are the hatchlings? Is there? Oh, there's Balrin. He's the one that actually went into it. I know we want to pull these hatchlings. Those the Minstrel has a lot of aggro. Okay, let's go ahead and use our Ring of Fire, and then we'll use Lightning Storm, and hopefully stuff will be dead. Maybe actually I did get Fierce Lightning up there. Spent the trade on it when we got the trigger for the 20%. That was exciting. Yeah, he's gonna hatch all these. Ring of Fire will, if it gets a crit, that'll end up even one-shotting them. You know, we can kill them along the way. For me, if I was just doing this, but it's kind of hard to control in a raid, I want to aggro all of them and then burn them down, but because the healer would start getting aggro and stuff, it's, you just kinda can kill them along the way. Oh no, I have a big Drake attacking me. Would have been nice if we did the ice hatchlings while I was leveling. I guess it doesn't really matter because I got level 50 anyway, but that's like a time I would want to do it when I was leveling, so it'll be helpful for the people still leveling in this group, unless they're like, they have that Tortoise Stone to cap their XP for some reason. But yeah, most of the kin now. We still have a lot of people on, I guess 12-ish, 11 people on. We still have 9 in this group, so yeah. I'm not even doing anything here, but we can start getting some more AoEs. Oh no, they're all dead. See, these are just regular mobs, so they die so fast, so it's not like that much of a worry to pull them even myself, and these ones already hatched. Oh no, I just got slowed. Okay, it was a ground effect. Last time I was on the duty of standing here because I was a low level character. I wouldn't be surprised if they put Agman and Too Good. Agman and Too Good, they're the two in my group and they're the two low level ones. But yeah, if those two are on the lever duty. Yep, we got the one shot there with those. Oh, she actually died, the hunter, from hatching the there. I know. I'll give it res. Oh. Okay, good. Annie and Eggman are doing that. So yeah, we can actually do this part. We weren't able to do it last time because I was on lever duty. Platform duty, rather. You only have to click the lever once and stand on the platform. I feel like this guy needs an int to attack him. What is it? It's a 6-second stun. That's a pretty long stun. 6 seconds, it might seem like a really small number, but for a stun it's pretty long. Oh, I didn't even get that fellowship maneuver there. Oh no, I guess I am staying here on this one. I shouldn't have clicked the lever, I should have just went ahead and started running the other way. Guess we are on lever, platform duty. Don't get much loot on these. You do get decent like coin loot, I guess. Normal coin loot. Not even that much. And all these ice hatchlings, they like don't drop anything. It'd be kind of nice if they did. Even if they dropped 10 silver each, which wouldn't really make sense, but it'd be something. So looking at my gear, some pieces I still would like to replace would be my chest piece and my shoulders, really. Those are two things I really kind of wish I could have gotten, I guess, from the... Okay, we're good. Yeah, two pieces I wish I could have actually gotten from the boxes instead of the 2 stabs and whatever else I got that I actually already deconstructed. A lot of the Regian quest rewards, they're just like really strong with their tactical mastery, and again, that controls my damage more than anything, and I noticed after getting those pieces, the actual huge upgrade. So I have to remove my poison. I don't even need to use Knowledge of Cures anymore. Is it worth it starting a new character on the Legendary server? Well, I'm starting a bunch of new characters just because I love alts, but if you're talking about you haven't played on the Legendary server and you like play on the regular servers, I still would consider it worth it. I think the Legendary servers are really fun. I know it's the same game, and it actually locks up some of the content in the game, but I think just the community with it and the dense population of people running stuff, not even having war steeds, they're convenient for travel. And there's nothing stopping me from not using them, but just not even having them as an option is kind of nice. I know that's kind of just like a random thing to go on about with the Legendary servers, but that is one thing. Also not having epic battles. You know, I can always just never run those, but not even having them be able to be run, to me, is kind of a nice thing. If it makes any sense why that is, but... But yeah, especially if you're already VIP, I think could be worth it. I don't even know, did we still need to use Light of Hope? I don't know what deeds, I feel like I capped on a lot for the day. I don't remember which ones I still need to use. I actually need to use Staff Strike and Blinding Flash a lot. And of course Sticky Tar. Sticky Tar, that one's gonna take a while. But I need to be a melee lore master. Only 16 levels till water lore. I don't know how much that helps me because I can't level up right now, and I won't be able to get that. Guess I won't be able to get that till Isengard. I didn't realize. I don't know if lore masters didn't have it till Isengard, but it seems like such a core ability of theirs. You don't even get it till really high level. Thorog's Brood. I think the thumbnails of Thorog did that. I can't see it anymore, but I'm pretty sure I changed it to Thorog. Pulling too many here, I have aggro here. Okay, there we go. Now it's goes to war is off cooldown. This could be a fun room. I don't know if the Guardian could survive it, but just to pull everything. Run like to the stairs or something. Yeah, if you already have like a kin or group you run with on a regular server, it can be harder to make a switch, but everybody that I played with on Arkenstone, pretty much everybody, there were a couple people I think that haven't moved over, but pretty much everybody has switched over as well, so that's another reason, at least for me, to play on them more. I didn't use Blinding Flash. I actually got an interrupt on that one from Blinding Flash, got an actual use out of it. It's always nice when I'm using skills that are basically useless and they, at least in this situation, and they actually do something. Wait, what are we doing? Yep. What are we doing? What? Why did we daze them? I really have no idea why we dazed these guys and now we're just killing them. I was gonna say, is that a problem if they do? No, it'd just be kind of fun to kill them, but yeah, it's a lot. But yeah, I guess those two at the entrance they pulled that, but it's getting kind of... They're still trying to get their fellowship maneuver, but yeah, I think it would have been fun to kill them, but it is kind of a lot of trash and we're trying to get through it. I'm kind of just having fun killing here. I don't care too much about getting to the boss. I'm trying to enjoy the raid a little bit more. And this wing does drag on a little bit. Drag on. Dragon. That was very unintentional. I think it's also more fun for me if we had that big AoE, just because actually I haven't been able to use all this AoE from my lore master for so long. I'm finally getting to use it. That's why I love this wing and the spider wing. I can just like do all this stuff. And the giant wing isn't as fun. There are a lot of mobs, but they're kind of just the giants and knocking around, and it's a little bit harder to use that stuff. It's a good wing, I think, to go in and focus on my deeds a little bit more if we're going to do that. Okay. We finished that side quest for that 90 little drakes. I don't know what we got for that besides marks at this level. Which I'm up to 3,007 marks and 576 medallions. Get a ring of fire going. Leave ring of fire. Okay, ring of fire only gives them decreased BPE. I didn't know if there was a reason to me using it before sticky gourd. Oh yeah, this boss fight. I wonder if we're going to try the challenge. All of. So you can defeat some of, but just not all of. So it sounds like we'll do this fight and like go about killing the bosses, but before we defeat the final one, we'll go ahead and get the ice hatchlings and pop them. So it sounds like they're tougher ice hatchlings and not regular mobs. I was gonna ask, can we just like send a player to solo them? But yeah, it doesn't look like that will be the case. But yeah, otherwise going about this regular with that interruption in the middle. Hopefully we can get the challenge done. I'll probably update the title because I didn't know if we would be doing the challenge. I don't know why I still have Avon Mantle. I wonder if that doesn't... Yeah, that's not really great for cosmetic purposes. Wait, so when the bear used a hope token, an actual arm came like out of him, like a human form arm. I don't know when that happened. I'm trying to watch my stream playback. I don't know if that's visible because I had my inventory up like right where the bear is. We'll see. I'm kind of trying to watch that a little bit. Yeah, so he used it. I think he saw the arm pop up a little bit over the bag. That was a few seconds ago, or quite a few seconds ago, that it finally came back on my playback. I just saw that. So it sounds like we kill the 2 worms and then we'll go to the drakes. Yeah, this go ahead and ready up. I think he puts them down here, so I'll go ahead and put my sticky tar right here. Get that ready. Yep, we're going to the bottom of the stairs. Maybe. I guess he's keeping them up there. I put my sticky tar down here, though. I need a target. There's one that's hittable, Grisgart here, yeah. And you just, like, let any AoE damage do cleave, and we're all good on that. I wonder if I should save and go to war. It has a 5-minute cooldown, so it's only like a once per fight, and actually try and maybe get the stun use out of it. I don't know. We'll see on the hatchlings when we get to that part. So we gotta switch to the Guardian's target first here. So now we're on Burzgast, okay. Killing the next worm, and I think after these worms we're gonna try the challenge mode. Yeah, so far we've only had one challenge quest because the spider one doesn't have a challenge. So he just said, Jimmy, the raid leader slash kin leader, he just said it's not like we'll kill the drakes with AoEs when their shields go down once we switch to the little hatchlings, but this one's already down to 20k. Or we are taking this one down, but still they're getting kind of down scarily low, I think. And I think for my AoEs when we go to the hatchlings, it's something to worry about. It just might be a little bit too low, and they're getting like all these dots just on them, and we're gonna have to use AoE here anyway. Yeah, let's go to war. That was actually pretty nice in that particular situation. Yeah, I gotta try and cut my AoE. Hopefully we're not. Because if I use Lightning Storm here, we do have 40,000 on the Angmar. Yeah. Would it be useful for all of us to try the hatchlings while you just do the boss? It works. We're kind of trying mid-fight to just, I don't know. Oh, he pulled even more. Okay. This is... I think if we fail the challenge, or if we all wipe, the challenge fails, though. What are we doing? Are we going here? Okay, we're going shield. Okay. I got this. I can do some AoE damage. I don't know what happened to the Angmar dude. Oh, there he is. Oh no, we gotta get that. Ooh. Should I summon... Oh, do I still have my links? I don't want my links out, actually. Should I summon my ball of light? So I'll still use Ring of Fire as a one-shot AoE. I just don't want anything that has a ground effect that can start stacking on the boss. So we'll try and keep him up. He's only taken like 6k damage. Oh, my ball of light's really annoying. Actually, use draw power. Yeah, he's only at 34k, so we're doing good here. Just can't use like Sticky Gourd and Lightning Storm probably. Oh, this one, that actually would have been a good time to go ahead and get Lightning Storm going. But yeah, I think Ring of Fire is a safe one. Although that one, it didn't even hit them. Oh no. Okay, let's go ahead and... I'm gonna go ahead and use my daze. Oh, they're rooted. Is it safe? I'm gonna use Lightning Storm. I think it's safe. Okay. Yeah, it's just gotta get him out of that. That actually does 457 a tick. I didn't realize that did that much. But he's still at 27k, so I think we're good to use. Ring of Fire is good just because it doesn't have an over... He resisted it, really? I need green from this one. Take the little breather and get it. I think Cracked Earth is safe to use though. It does enough damage for the AoE that it's kind of worth it, but not enough to the boss that it like has a big effect on him. And Gust of Wind, if I don't... Oh no, I died. Oh no. I was having so much fun trying to manage the boss's morale and kill the drakes with AoE at the same time. Then I just died. I even had a potion off cooldown I could have used. I think the Sticky Tar is actually being useful at slowing the boss. I assume unless something else is slowing the boss and he's just slow. We'll see once he gets out of it. Oh no, it was the Sticky Tar. They're gonna miss my AoEs right now, probably. They can, yeah, fully AoE now because Grisgord's like way behind. Just have a line of Sticky Tars going around, slow him down so much. Except we only have 2 lore masters for that. Knowledge of the past, let's see. Haven't capped on Sign of Battle Wizard's Fire. Probably because it's only Wizard's Fire, but it still progresses it. Light of Hope, that's one I still want to try and cap on for the day, as well as Staff Strike if I can actually get using that enough. We only have Thorog left though. That's the only wing. I think that one's Dragon Wing. Like, yeah, it looks like they're doing it. We're getting the, yep, we completed Challenge Grisgord. So that was nice, we got the challenge done there. Unfortunately, I died at least it was the second to last and not like more in the middle of this. Oh yeah, I forget these Bell Spirits. That happened last time. They just, I think, popped up after we defeated the boss. Maybe, did I? Yeah, I'm still just waiting for res. I was kind of wondering, my last stream, I think it went 3 hours, but yeah, I've had a lot of longer streams lately. Of course, this one earlier today, this afternoon, was only 1 hour from getting cut early, but that one would have been longer, and it was just for a while. I guess I shouldn't close my live dashboard. But yeah, for a while there, looking back, for a while I started doing a lot shorter streams, but now I've been able to actually do some longer ones. especially during Evan demos, having some shorter ones, but even the hour and a half ones are not like super short, but they're not as long as some of the other ones. But yeah, we've had the 2 hour 40 minute, 3 hours, 4 hour 50 minutes, just some longer ones. 2 hour LOM and skirmish one. Bunch of hour and a half ones. It looks like in Erogian on my lower master. The lore minstrel leveling one was 2 hours. I'm just kind of curious. Some of my streams, it's kind of seems surprisingly consistent. I don't really plan for it to be consistently an hour and a half. Oh, my ears are getting itchy. Yeah, it's kind of weird. I don't think I ever planned that. Or to just randomly so consistent with my streams. So I had 2 hour and a half streams to start Erogian. Looking back at that for this lore master. Am I good? Okay. What? Okay, we'll go ahead and open it. Somebody said wait, but it's probably something else. But yeah, then my third stream was an hour and a half in Erogian. And going up to my fourth stream, it was an hour and a half, and then my fifth stream was also an hour and a half, and sixth stream was an hour and a half. I really didn't plan that. I was just looking at some of my recent streams, how long they've been, and it was like, all those are about an hour and a half, and then my first two are also an hour and a half. We're on Thorog. Thorog's that one's pretty much just a little bit, and then the boss fight. It's pretty fun. You pull the ads, get a big AoE group, then you kind of do it. Kind of kill the boss, and that's it. I think you can do the little bear part, though. We didn't do that last time. Oh, we're doing tier 2? That's scary. I don't know if I can handle tier 2. I kind of want to get a piece of this just to see what's in it, but I don't want to spend all those motes of enchantment on them either. Tier 2 might be a bit tough. Yeah, I feel like I'm going to be taking a lot more damage. Especially with only 9 people. That's a 24 man raid doing tier 2 with 9 people. I got one more though. Too Good's not able to get in. Agman's able to get in. He's level 48. It's kind of weird. I don't know. Apparently this Hunter can't get in, and he's been with us the whole time, so he would have completed the deed. I don't know. Looks like also the new person that joined can't get in. Oh, we always gotta open the deeds panel and see what's going on with that. Yeah, Light of Hope, that's the one I need to spam for a little bit while here. Oh, and Sticky Tar. I forget Sticky Tar, that's a new deed, so I'm not used to doing it. All these other ones, I'm like, it's just what I've been doing for so long now. It's all I know to do on my lore master. We have tomorrow morning-ish. I am tentatively feel like there's one more T in that, but there's not. Tentatively planning to do the third part of the Shire, and I assume I'll actually finish it up this time. There won't be any interruptions. I just gotta make sure I don't have anything in particular I need to do before Monday afternoon, but I do need to make sure I have enough time to get some stuff done in the morning. But I'm thinking, I might have mentioned this towards the beginning, but I'm thinking like 9:30 for that. We'll do some lower level character stuff there. But yeah, I'm also enjoying doing in-game on this. It's just doing Helegrod kind of twice in a row as my in-game streams on my lore master. Probably not the most exciting thing. But I still thought it'd be fun to stream it. I would honestly be a lot more bored. Anyway, oh, for some reason I thought that said Jimmy in chat. I was like, what? I don't even need to use these, but... Wolfstar wants an invite. Is he the... There's Tiru. Where's Wolfstar? Wait, I just saw him there. He's a 50 champion. Yeah, this is kind of... I say it every time we're taking a break, it seems like, but this is just the solar parts of rating that I feel like we're just sitting here doing nothing. I guess I did sort my inventory. I actually meant to never do that. Could always look at more of my screenshots again. I've taken a few more screenshots, so we can look at some of the ones I've taken during my Guardian stream. Make sure I got this. Yeah, let's go ahead and just... So, display capture 2. There we go. Where are we? I need to scroll back to the end here again. Okay, so these are from... This is when I started my Guardian. This is the screenshot I ended up using for my thumbnail. These were both in... Try to get something in here with the one, but this was in the Shire. It's kind of hard to tell, I guess, what zone it is for that one. And then this is when we were carrying stuff. Our first... I think this was our first, probably, satchel quest. We got a ton of those. That's when... This was the first time I got drunk. And the camera goes off to the side, but it can let you get some neat screenshots. There's just the copper ore sticking up in the middle of the picture there. Oop, wait. Is that my horse's tail or head or ear, maybe? I don't know, but let's go ahead and get out of this. I like that one. That's the one I used for the second thumbnail. I guess I'll have to use one of these other ones. This is a similar screenshot, but looking at the rainbow that we saw. This was off stream, but this is when I was crafting, I think learning recipes. I had some decent screenshots of that. We have the yellow arrow there, which is kind of goop type thing. These were Helegrod that we did recently. Earlier today. Yeah, some of those are good. We got Franklin, that's the other lore master's bear pet, just out there. But yeah, those are the new screenshots since the last one. These are all the ones, we went through a lot of these. Didn't go through all of them in like detail. But yeah, these are all the screenshots since the last backup, which I think was like July. And yeah, just something to look at while waiting here. So it looks like we're back to 9 people since Too Good can't go. We got up to 10. I guess briefly we're kind of around 11, but somebody else wasn't able to do it. And we're ready to start, so that was actually good timing to be done with those. And we're ready to go, everybody's here. I still haven't run Halls of Night, actually. I need to do that on this character. Why was he targeting me? Maybe just because of the head. I'm always curious when I see people talking to me. They have so they don't have Taco Bell in Japan, at least Jimmy. So Jamie lives in Japan. And somebody just asked if they have Taco Bell there. Apparently it doesn't sound like they do. He has tactical mitigation on his non-in gear. What weapon does he have? Crafted hammer? I don't know, maybe that's the best one for tanking Guardian, but there you go. I actually made him that bow, crafted by Mithril. What was I? Oh yeah, I was just inspecting him. I want to go back to inspecting him. I'm being nosy about his gear. He still has that crafted jewelry mainly. I have some, at least for me, I think, better jewelry pieces. My rings are pretty good. But yeah, let's keep going here, keep up with the group. Here, I like targeting... Oh no, he died. Maybe he can... Maybe he'll get in res. I don't really want to attack something if we're... Sounds like we're wiping. I don't know, maybe I can avoid my wipe somehow. No, I actually used it. The cooldown went off and I got the heal and I like delayed my death. Yeah, last time I was actually kind of running towards the front. Oh yeah, we're also doing tier 2. He just said on tier 1 it's okay. I was like, oh yeah, we're not on tier 1, so it's gonna be a bit harder, especially with only 9 people. Yeah, we'll see. I'm still in combat. Is it safe to retreat? Well, everybody else is retreated, so... So let's see, I kind of want to see their affixes for being on tier 2. So plus 100% damage, plus increased block parry, resistance, armor penetration. This might be a bit tough. Because these mobs, they have about twice as much morale, it seems like, as well. That's a large enhancement for tier 2. Multiplies maximum morale by 3 actually, so I thought it was only twice as much as 3 times as much. Yeah, I guess I can just retreat again. It's right here, I was like, oh, I'm dead. That's what I do, but actually good. I feel like some of us, and particularly me, at least mitigation wise, I need either better gear or something. And particularly, I could replace my shoulders and chest piece to get some better gear pieces to be more prepared for tier 2, I guess. And also, if I actually had some of my traits up. Yeah, we'll go ahead and get Ents goes to war on them. Oh, why do I have aggro? I don't want aggro. Interrupt and Ents go to war too. Okay. Little defender. You can get stumped by this treant. Our champion almost has 10k morale. Wonder how good his gear is. He has, okay, he has mainly crafted gear. And some different pieces here. I looked at these pieces. This might be, I don't know if the Gloombanes, that's the same one I looked at. But yeah, some of those pieces look somewhat useful actually. Man, we actually have time to use a lot of our skills though. These fights are taking longer. Not necessarily a bad thing or particularly good thing either. It's it can be really slow. That's just one thing with tier 2. The increased morale, it makes it more difficult, but it also just makes it take so long. I don't know if tier 2 should, like, just because it's tier 2, take a lot longer, or just the increased difficulty. Man, my cat is really scratching that. What's the... Oh, we already got that drummer down. Throg, the boss, is probably going to be pretty tough because we already had trouble with him last time. I don't know how much I'm gonna enjoy tier 2 if all these little trash fights are gonna be quite this long. And that's one thing with in-game LOTRO now, even tier 1 can take pretty long. And just fights like these, from my standpoint, I just don't see the point of them taking so long for little trash fights like this. This was a big trash fight maybe, and there was just like a couple of waves of this, but we'll see how it goes a little bit more. So yeah, like the other wings, if they were tier 2, that would take way too long to me. And if we had 24 players on tier 2, it wouldn't be as bad. Which, that could just be another factor we're doing tier. No. Usually whenever I run this, we run to the end like we did last time. I don't know if that has an effect on it. We're gonna take too much damage, it seems like, though. Oh no, I get it. I feel like here are the other drummers. I think those are the other ones we needed. Hold up. I'm not gonna die. There we go. Oh no, he did incapacitate me. Okay, so hopefully we don't like do too many tries if we can't do this. But yeah, I think there were the other drummers way up. What's he doing? Don't get too close, little bear. That bear, his animation, he's like not even walking. Maybe a little bit, but he's just like sliding in the snow. Sounds like we're just staying as one big group and trying to run together. I know. I personally don't want to try this too long if we aren't able to do it that much. But I don't mind trying it a couple times. I mean, it's something new compared to what we did last time. He's just taking so much damage. I would assume he has the mitigations to handle it. We'll go ahead. I'm gonna get Insco to War. Hopefully that helps him a little bit. We got our healers are dead. I'm probably gonna be getting aggro. I'm mainly getting... I have so many potions, so I don't mind just using some in this situation. But I think the healers, they're either gonna have to run back or yeah, we're just gonna wipe. We're good. I think we're good to retreat. So I'm going to actually daze this one in the back there. I just feel like if we're having this much trouble on the trash, we're probably not going to be able to down the boss with the trouble we had last time on tier 1. I had one of those days in the back, I don't know. Oh, there's still days. I'll go ahead and give it another days. Oh, the bear needs a heal. Try and heal him real quick. Almost got this one dead. That'll just be one of them. I just really feel like we either need more players since that, or we just need better gear. I feel like I should be targeting the one they're all targeting. But he's also ranged, so maybe that's why I should be targeting him. Kinda, I wish I could stack him a little bit. I don't know, I'm trying because he's ranged to also help with that, so that... But the Guardian seems to have aggro, but I'm trying to also get my AoEs going. I think both of us lore masters use Sword and Storm at the same point. They're the drummers. I don't know if I think we need to do them, use them for something. Maybe we can come back when we need them, but we'll see. Okay, we're gonna get... I was gonna try and get Baneflare on the ones as they got closer, but... I don't know if I should be focusing... Do you want us focusing on the ranged mobs, or which ones? There's this Scourger. So yeah, it sounds like... Oh, there are some healers. Yeah, we want to take care of those. Oh, there's a healer. He's actually... Ooh, I just got stunned. I probably got a little bit too close. I was trying to target them all. I got some green. I think that gives you a little bit of a hot, doing the rallying cry. And yeah, that's actually 402. 4 ticks of that about. It's a decent chunk of morale. Oh, I'm a Spearmaster now. I guess the healer died. Or actually, when they can actually sit in the AoEs and we can burn them for a bit, we're not too bad. I do need to get my links back out though. I can safely do yellow here. And we have Ensco to War ready, so we can go ahead and focus on the big guy. So yeah, this isn't going too bad. The Bjorning's taking a lot of damage on the champion, but they're in melee range too, so they might just be getting hit by cleaves. Or something. Oh, here's ointment. Oh no, Diadems if you're still here, but there's your ointment Warden that you say is good. I gotta remember, Diadems. I'm drawing a blank. I think I know your character's name. You play... Oh no, I died. Do we also need to get the... Sorry, just the two drummers at the beginning? Do we need to get those two then? Daze the drummer? Like the... Sorry. Oh no, I died. I got the daze on though. I don't know. Do you think I should retreat and start running back? Okay. I thought I'd be better than just sitting there. Good to be of some use. At least we got one more. We're at 10 out of 24 now. Where? Oh, did these two drummers, did we already get them? Okay. Maybe the warden pulled them along the way. That's good though. I don't have to worry about that anymore. I feel like having the warden to have the extra tank would be more useful, personally, and that just the DPS from them is pretty good as far as I know. He has some good gear, a lot of resistance, dang. I like being nosy with people's gear. Okay, so are we just doing DPS? Okay, we have all these guys, and yeah. Back in tier 1. This would have been a really powerful first phase for me. It's still strong, but... Oh, we actually had one going, but he died anyway. Oh, somebody just screamed in this. So yeah, we're getting more ads. This is reminding me of some of just what I've run of this. This was a lot better this run though. Oh, are enough of us alive? I thought like we were wiping this. Enough of us are alive, we might actually be able to live. Hold up, I'm gonna go ahead and use that. Oh no. Now we're dead. I don't know if they're gonna try and run back. I'll go ahead and retreat with them though. Might as well. I'm gonna have to repair after a couple of these. Couple of us. Yeah, we're probably gonna have to reset and wipe this. Kill them. I think, yeah, we need to kill the drummer specifically. But yeah, bringing them to the stairs would work for that. But yeah, usually whenever I run this, which is with a lot more people... Did we get another person or did you just swap groups with somebody? The other group only has 5 players, so we just swapped somebody in the group. But yeah, we're trying, because it's tier 2, it's a lot harder for the tank to be able to handle just running through the stairs, so we're just kind of trying to work this out a little bit. Unless you specifically have to defeat the drummers on the stairs, I'm kinda... That is one thing, though. Yeah, I think I've had that issue when I've run this before, and I don't know how it's fixed. It's just like eventually they die. Oh no, I died. We get a retreat. It's kind of nice that we're killing him here. We could just retreat and do that. Oh, I can actually use this at the time to use Wizard's Fire. I'm going to... So yeah, I think we are running towards where you recommended. But yeah, we're trying to get through this. We're somewhat getting through this. It is a little bit fun trying to get through tier 2, but we are killing faster than we were. It's just some of the trash fights, especially, is kind of reminding me of the current state of endgame LOTRO and why I'm not enjoying it so much though. But yeah, thinking more on the positive side, we had another drummer back here anyway. If we try to kill them all there, probably wouldn't have worked. So we're gonna sticky tar, and we're doing big AoE. We never even reset, and this is working. Is AoE okay? If that kills the defender? Okay. Oh, wait, it needs a heal. I don't know if we want to go anything on that. Okay, yeah, he's immune to dazes. He's immune to my dazes at least. What are the drummers? I thought they had a lot less health, but they're starting to get some more health. Oh, there's a healer. I didn't even see this healer. Dang. The hunter's actually targeting on that. I wonder if we did kill them and they actually revived, because you have to you might have to kill the drummers all at the same time. And we have to kill them at the same time. So yeah, it sounds like we're gonna try and kill them at the same time. Sounds like we're all pretty new. I actually have to use a power potion. That's like... I haven't had to use one of those in such a long time. A lot of my armor's damaged. I used to have a lot of high ICPR gear, but I'm replacing it with more, quote, useful stuff. I actually still have 570 on one piece. Okay, one's on 27k. We should probably target the 60k one. Okay, we'll get Insco to War, get a stun on them at least. Guess we're just gonna... He's at pretty low health, so I think we're good to AoE and just burn them. Crazy. And we got that one. Looks like all the drummers are down at least. I don't know if they're dead. We got it. Haha. So that was... Yeah, that was a task. So at least we can try the boss now. We got to that point. Is there a way? Oh, you can spend Mithril coins for repair. So, I'm gonna be right back and repair real quick. Half of my armor is broken. I might search. I don't know how much time we have, but I was thinking about searching. I haven't searched the auction hall actually for level 50 gear. I could see if there's a cheap upgrade real quick. Just super quick while we're at a little break spot, give me something to do while we're preparing for this fight. Although half of the preparing is probably waiting for me to run back in the hunter and other people repairing, but we can quickly do 50-50 unit buyout. We want, what do we want? We want shoulders and chest piece. So yeah, we got upgrade shoulder right there for 175 silver. Sure, yeah, that one's good. What do I need? Chest piece. Chest piece might be a bit harder to find, but that was pretty nice. Find there, yep. That was worth it, I think. Okay, let's go into the travel. So how much did that piece of gear even help me? I just saw it was a pretty big crit rating. I don't think that drop was too big, maybe like, yeah, 1%. But the tactical mastery, it's not as much as it used to be, but that was at least 6%, and crit rating, every 1% of crit rating is worth about 2% tactical mastery. Like, just as a rough estimate from myself, that might be a little bit different than that, but that's a rough estimate, because crits do double damage, and physical mastery increases your damage, so basically double the amount of tactical mastery is when it's worth it, percent-wise. So yeah, definitely would like that tactical mastery, and I still have a little bit of crit rating, also the 100 morale from the vitality, a little bit of will. I should look at my virtues real quick. Somebody sounds like they're on like a radio mic here in the Discord. That's kind of interesting. Okay, let's see. We got resistance, tactical mitigation, the will one. That one's the one I'm not too sure is useful. It has 311 resistance still. And the vitality one I'd like to replace with something. We already have charity up. We have compassion. I don't know, 243. I think this one's worth replacing the loyalty at least. Armor value. I think armor is 1-to-1 for the mitigation it gives you. Yeah. Ready, vitality. Yeah, I think I'm good on my virtue setup then, for what I have at least. 11 hours for 18 level. That sounds like he's leveling in the Shire. I wonder what my playtime is. I haven't even checked that like at all. This is my first time typing that in on this character. 3 days, 23 hours. We're going to be about 4 days here. We're going to have 4 days and 9 minutes actually. Yeah, we're kind of getting our scrolls and all of our pre-buffs up. I should go ahead and actually, I'm going to use some of my useful food here. Get my 56 vitality and my... we'll go ahead and use the perfect pies. Oh yeah, this fun. Jimmy posted on Twitter a screenshot of me and my Ring of Fire. And this. See, let's go back. There we are. So let's try and get some more screenshots. I got a good screenshot of Thorog last time. Again, that's the thumbnail. I'm pretty sure I changed it to that. Sometimes YouTube doesn't save the thumbnails. That's why it's like I'm only pretty sure instead of completely sure. You have more will. Will's not the most useful thing. The main stats aren't that useful, but yeah, that's kind of interesting that you have more will at level 41. And I have more vitality, which is more of a survival thing. But yeah, because will's not as useful, I kind of prefer vitality if I have a choice. A lot of my gear is like, I have this earring that's just 75 vitality. Now I gotta focus on the boss fight a little bit more, so I can't check that as much. But yeah, it's just kind of, I'm not really, you know, you might have pieces, like I have these boots have a lot of technical mastery and vitality, and they have fate, and I'd rather will over the fate. But the main thing from that is actual technical mastery. It looks like our warden is down and he's gonna... Oh, Jamie almost got down there. Who's that, like 300? Eggman died. Yeah, we're just getting a lot of people just dying from different stuff here. Fortunately, I'm ranged, so I'm not taking any of this extra damage they're taking. I don't know if they're just standing in the wrong spot. It doesn't quite look like it. The champion's doing pretty fine, it seems like. He's right there with them. Yeah, I just feel like we're taking too much damage. Nothing I can do at that point. Sounds like Jamie's about capped with mitigation too. I don't know if he's capped here too. You have to over cap a little bit. I don't know if we're all retreating. Sometimes people will come back and give it a rest. Okay, yeah, it sounds like they're going to repair or res us. I don't know, LOTRO's a weird game. Every time I played it, it just seems like it's expected that the healer's the one that runs back and reses everybody. But any other games I've played, mainly WoW, and I think sometimes in some other games, whenever you die, you're expected everybody to run there, otherwise you're just like lazy. Which is still kind of is just lazy standing here and letting them do that, but yeah. Oh no, wait a minute. Oh, he switched. Is he meat and rub? Meat, wait. Meat and I rub? Meat and I rub? Okay. I think I have seen that one before. I don't know what ointment was his alt. Oh, and there's Feed the Heal. So Feed the Heal, I'm pretty sure I've grouped with a player on this character called Feel the Heal before. I don't know if there's any relation there, but he doesn't have any note. What's mine? Is mine main? No, mine says alt, so all my characters say alt. None of them say main, which is kind of technically true. This character is probably my most main, but I find I don't really have a main. Thought I accepted. Every time it seems like I click yes, I have to click it a couple times to actually go with that. And I could really use some yogurt now, but I don't have any. And it's something easy to eat on stream. It's not really, it's just take a bite of it. It doesn't really make my mouth sticky or anything, which is one thing that I'm more conscious of when I'm streaming, at least. He isn't. I'm pretty sure Ointment's the Runekeeper. I think maybe if we do a couple more tries, maybe we could pull in some people and make this a bug. Oh, we got Zukius. Oh, he's got his Hunter's badge. That's not bad. I still prefer my gem encrusted scale is pretty nice. It has both mitigation types, a lot of crit rating, and you get a 10% chance to reflect 40 damage. And it has an on use that I haven't even used that. I don't have that on my bars for the on use. We'll move these two things up here. So yeah, that on use is you get plus 500 armor for 15 seconds. Wowee. That's not that much. And 75 morale initially and 75 every 3 seconds. That's barely any. It's a little bit to help, a little bit of sustain. Oh no, Zukius doesn't have this one unlocked either. But yeah, this isn't the best cooldown, but it'll help a little bit. Whenever I'm like starting to die, something good to pop. So yeah, Zukius can't get in since you have to have Thorog particularly unlocked. I'm up Anor. So I just need one more trait point and I can get Nature's Fury. I just need to get like one more deed done. Speaking of deeds, let's go ahead and might as well click those skills a little bit while waiting here. I'm kind of getting tired of it, so I'm like a little bit less active, it seems like. I don't know if it's like that every stream, it kind of feels like it to me sometimes. But yeah, I'm also sitting farther away from my mic. I don't know how much y'all can tell that, like just when I'm sitting and I have like my feet up. Let's see. But yeah, I at least can click some of my skills, look at my trait, paint a little bit, gotta target somebody. Sixum's gonna be nice to get in Moria. I guess I could actually get it when I get one more trait point. I could go to the blue line and get it and see what I can solo with it. I have 20 seconds of being very overpowered, and then that's it. And at least with the blue line, you still have a lot of stuff with your pet. You can do some more sustain type stuff even. I wonder if there's... I haven't seen if there's a deeds events go to war, but I think I have all my deeds I can get. Oh, I'm actually maxed on Sticky Tar. So Sticky Tar is 29? That does not make sense. I wonder if it's 25 and I used it like 4 times. Once I got that, so it's probably 25, which is 10%, so that's at least 10 days to finish that one. Light of Hope can still keep using that. Staff Strike. Staff Strike's actually getting, that one's getting up there. It's probably going to cap soon though. It's 10:30, what? Yeah, I've been going almost 3 hours. I think the last one was only 3 hours when we did it. This time we're doing tier 2, of course, and I started that stream actually earlier. Yeah, I expected this to take a bit quicker. I thought we had a lot more people signed up, but even if we did, they at least didn't join. And I expected a lot more to run through it, but I really don't mind trying this tier 2. That wasn't too bad once we got through it a bit. We got Zodian, see if he can run on ult. I don't even know who I'm targeting. Morosil, the other lore master, okay. Yeah, a lot of people seem to like my leveling the new Guardian in the Shire. And I'm having fun going through it. I didn't know it would take this long. So far I have a combined about 5 hours, 20 minutes of questing there. Another thing is my LOTRO, like the main gameplay 2019 video, that has gotten a lot of views, which is weird. Like, I'm not going to complain about those lot of views, but you know, it's kind of weird, especially the traffic source in particular. It's just from the YouTube homepage, so I don't know what's going on with that, but whatever YouTube's doing with it is being nice to me. So yeah, that's kind of neat. Because it has, at one point I was getting about 1,000 views a day, which was kind of crazy for a video like that. So yeah, that's kind of neat and nice for me at least. I always try to work on those every year to try and improve them, because there's something I wish some people did those for other games, it would be helpful for me. And I basically try to make them based off that. And some people, a lot of people, a surprising amount of people that are subscribed and like watch my content regularly have commented on those and just like still enjoy them without the commentary or whatever, and just like the gameplay, me doing whatever, showing that. So that's kind of nice as well. Sounds like we're slowly getting set up here. I could have like started going through screenshots. There's actually this one video, so I'm going to get this. It'd probably be easier to open a guest tab on YouTube for this. Oh, I didn't realize I still had oops, YouTube Hunter. This is a really bad Google search. Yeah, here it is. This is my own video. I just searched for it pretty quickly. So I turned in. Looks like we're, oh no, there's some audio with it. That's pretty loud. I don't think you all heard it because it's a different device. But yeah, this is let's see, I turned in, I think, over 40 quests. It turned out to be like 48, and I started at 62, and I think I got like 4 levels, so that was pretty neat. And I think when I was going about this, let me go ahead and exit that and turn off display capture there. I actually got 2 subscribers like during my other stream, but I think it happened right after or something, and I missed the notification at least. Because usually whenever I get subscribers, if their subscription or whatever, why is he targeting me? No. If whatever is private, which most people are, it doesn't notify that it subscribes. So while I get more subscribers than, like, it says basically I've gotten a subscriber 5 days ago and 2 of them today, I've gotten a lot more, which is still nice. I'm glad all these people are subscribing. But yeah, I don't know what my original point, what I was going on about that was. But yeah, we're back in, and I have to focus on this fight a little bit. Focus on not dying. Let's oh, we got the nice AoE bubbles. Those are really nice for this. Lightning Storm, is there only one of them up? Oh, here's the high morale one. It's always, I think, best to target the high morale one. I don't know if it's the same with tier 2 if you want to finish off the low health ones, but you get the cleave damage with that. And just like worry about that, and then you'll be done. It's like, here, he finally split. Yeah, there goes my links. At least like when I resummon him, he'll have his AoEs again. So we'll get, I think, Insco to War. It's good to go ahead and use now. I think some lag with this. Yeah, he's going and running after the healers, it looks like. Now he's targeting the Guardian. We'll go ahead and get our staff sweep, reset some of our cooldowns a little bit. I also have Insco to War to affect that now, so staff sweep I probably want to use on cooldown. I'm not used to using it on cooldown, but it is something. Let me get my links. At least my links can get its AoEs going once it attacks them. Since it died, those reset, kind of a positive thing of it dying. That's something I considered, switching to yellow line. It would take me a bit to set up. It's probably, I was going to, actually I meant to bring it up, but I never did. Got distracted probably. But yeah, that was something I was considering and is a good idea, so thanks for reminding me of that. We'll see. Yeah, we had, yeah, we're also hurting on DPS though is one problem. Oh yeah, it looks like looks like the raid leader has to go. Yeah, I don't mind. We've been kind of going here long, so yeah, it sounds like the kin leader, he has to actually go to work. But yeah, I think it was still fun to try tier 2. It's just we don't have enough people. It's a 24-man raid, and of course you don't need all 24. If you have like 12 gear, that should be enough. But yeah, it being a 24-man raid and us only having even 10 people that last run, and we're all not that great geared. Some of us aren't even level 50. It's kind of, yeah, just a bit harder and probably unable to quite handle it. But yeah, I guess that's, we're kind of wrapping up here. I didn't have much else planned besides Helegrod, and I'm pretty tired, so there's not too much else I want to do. Probably look at those outfits a little bit more, but I can look at those on my own. I did actually, here's the Matham Hunter's armor. I wanted to see how good that was. So it's got better stats, but not ones I want. Tactical mitigation. So this chest piece is worth considering. I get crit defense, which is kind of weird, but I lose a lot of morale. Like a really large amount of morale. I don't know if I'd be comfortable losing. How much would that be? 4,200? Yeah, about 500 morale, which is... yeah, that'd be a little bit too much for me to get the crit defense and the... oh, I thought it said... yeah, this one, the tactical mastery. I don't think the crit rating, that little bit, is quite worth it. Especially now that I have a bunch of the mastery from my other pieces of gear. So yeah, I'll go ahead and leave this raid. I'll disband it, actually. Cannot disband here, really? Can I leave here? Yep. And as far as crafting on this character goes, we are done with those. Might considering mastering those again, and once Moria and the Supreme tier comes up. But yeah, that is, I suppose all I have here. Kind of ended abruptly. I expected us to do some more runs, but I don't mind that because I kind of was starting to be at a point where I wanted to get going anyway. But I hope you all did enjoy this stream, and for what's coming up, I'm really am planning on doing that Guardian stream in the morning, finishing the Shire, actually finishing that without ending abruptly again. And that should be fun. Otherwise, in the evening, I'll probably have a regular stream. Regular stream. I don't know if I'll have a regular stream because of this character. He's kind of at the level cap. I'd have to do something in-game. And I'm not sure if I'm quite in the mood for too much of that. The kin events we're doing, they're good enough, and I'd rather focus on leveling my alts basically at this point. But what was my whole point of that? Yeah, so I have my Warden and Runekeeper. I have a couple of ideas for them that we might see, the ones on this server. So yeah, that's what's coming up tomorrow stream-wise. And I hope you all did enjoy this one. It's been kind of adventurous, almost 3 hours here in Helegrod. And if you did enjoy it, please do consider liking and subscribing for more. And thanks for watching and joining the stream, everyone.